Bhandari and other members of our family, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Namaskar. Let me convey my greetings on the occasion of celebration of Happy Diwali here. This is the first time I'm attending RANA event, even though probably the first person I knew in the United States, even before I came, is Mr. Bhandari. I know him since 2017 in a very different context. But last year I was not here. But today, when I come and attend this event, I can see that it's a very different event with very different energy. And of course, first time in this year, I got to see such a spectacular firework. So compliments to the Rana family and the organizers for doing this event. I come from the state of Odisha, but after Odisha, if I know another state in a much more intimate way, that is Rajasthan. So 1997 में जब जेएनयू में पढ़ने के लिए आया तब राजस्थान में 32 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स होते थे. आई थिंक बाय द टाइम 2002 मैंने 32 में से करीब 25 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स घूम चुका था. और मैं काफी मेरे जो राजस्थान के दोस्त थे उनसे जोक करता था कि आपसे ज्यादा तो राजस्थान मैंने देखा है, कि चाहे वो राजस्थान के फोर्ट्स हो, चाहे राजस्थान के फेयर्स हो, फेस्टिवल्स हो, क्विजिन हो, प्रोबेबली आई हैव मच closer appreciation and association with Rajasthan in every possible way. So it's a true pleasure to be here in the RANA event. Prem Bhandari साहब को मैं साधुवाद देता हूँ. Like the MC said, he is somebody who is 24/7 available for the community, and like he mentioned, we serve 2.4 billion strong Indian diaspora. It's just impossible that a consulate with 70 people can serve such a large Indian diaspora. In addition to that, we also work with the American friends here. And the consulate has other functions other than consular services. We are supposed to make political relations with the political officials here. We are supposed to do economic diplomacy. But coming to consular services, we can do this service with friends like Mr. Prem Bhandari. So thank very I'm not able to see you. So thank you, Mr. Prem Bhandari, for doing what you are doing for the community. And I can see in last 1.5 years that you have built a strong group of friends who, like you, are always committed to come forward for the cause of the community. So my huge compliments to all of you. I'll say only, few words on something else. Because I see it's a very distinguished community. I can see very distinguished people here. People from the world of, like my friend Dilip Chauhan. I could see Dr. Samin Sharma, who is more like an institution. We take pride in people like him. We could see philanthropists like Dr. Mr. K.K. Mehta sir. So let me say something which is different from the consular attendee community event. Friends, if you notice, we are having three things happening at the same time today. You will see rise of India. You will see rise of India not only in the economic sense that we have become fourth largest economy. Fourth largest economy is a notional thing. We still are a $3,000 per capita income economy. So there is a long way to go when it comes to development of our people. But nonetheless, the journey of 78 years coming from $60 per capita income to $3,000 per capita income is something we need to be proud of. But I take particular pride of India in other contexts. In the context that we are a robust democracy, in 78 years, if you look at the track record of other countries in Asia, Latin America, Europe, Africa, you will see India remains the only country which remained a strong, robust democracy. Last year, 700 million people voted in India. That's more than two times the size of the American population. So I take pride in that. I take pride in the fact that about 250 million people were uplifted from poverty line in the last 10 years. Actually, a lot of people and government of India. I also take the pride in the fact that we remain the number one country when it comes to digital journey. Whether it is digital infrastructure, digital transactions, we remain number one. So, like I said, there is a certain rise of India that you will notice. The second thing you will notice is the rise of India-US partnership. This is, in the current backdrop of tariff, it may sound odd to you, but compare it with 2000, when India was under American sanctions, when, there was nothing to really take home about India-US partnership. But today, if you look at the relationship, this remains one of the strongest partnerships that India has and that US has. And If you go by statistics, pure numbers, US remains our number one trade partner with $212 billion of trade. It remains the biggest source of investment. It remains the biggest source of tourism. About 23% of foreign tourists come to India from the United States. Remains the biggest source of talent. And it also remains the biggest destination of our students. Today, we have 383,000 Indian students studying in this country. So that's the number. And that 383,000 students next year has 383,000 families connection in this country. Imagine it that way. And the third thing that I would like you to notice is the rise of Indian American diaspora. And it's not only the story of 5.4 million people who is paying, highest amount of tax in this country. Economic success is not a big thing because we come from a country which remained the richest country of the world for 2,000 years in the history of 2,500 years. So being rich is in your DNA. That's nothing very big. But I take pride in the success of our community in this country in every other possible way. You look at the philanthropy, you look at innovation, you look at cultural sphere, every possible way you will find Indian community excelling today. Like Dr. Samin Sharma takes pride in telling about how 10% doctors treat 30% patients in this country. But that's not all, that's only one story. You have similar so many stories about Indian community being a net giver in this country. I take pride in that. So like I said, there are three things happening today. Rise of India US partnership, and rise of Indian American diaspora. And if you find one common element in all three, that is the Indian American diaspora, which is driving, in a way, all these three things. So I come here to compliment you, to thank you for all the wonderful work you are doing. And at the consulate, this is the very least we can do. Opening the consulate on Saturday, Sunday, we took that decision last year, based upon feedback and suggestion we received from the community. But I told my colleagues, because you can imagine, when we open a consulate on Saturday, Sunday, we don't give extra salary to our people. They come voluntarily to work on Saturday, Sunday. And we thought that this is the very least we can do to this community, which is doing so much for India, which is doing so much.